Welcome back to NFToyz, our second ever devlog. And we are currently working on the Hello NFT World hackathon. We mentioned this in our last devlog, kind of talking about the idea that we had for it. So now we are about halfway through the hackathon. There's still a few days left. And we're here to tell you what we've been working on and what we've gotten done so far and what there still is left to do before the hackathon ends.
Let's get to it. What have we done, Allison? Well, we spent the weekend, right? Just coding furiously, trying to get everything done.
Stream and code.
Yep, stream and code. That's it.
We had the foresight to get some food ahead of time, which we didn't actually plan, but it worked out really well. We were just kind of like, you know what sounds good? Vietnamese food.
Yes.
So we had a bunch of stuff, and then we were like, oh yeah, we have the hackathon. We didn't have to cook all weekend.
We can just living the college lives, right? Just code and wait. I don't think I
microwave some
was
food.
Coding in college. More like just running around doing random things. Anyways, let's get back to let's back to the project. So with any great NFT project, there's you know what's behind it, Allison?
The art.
Great art, great photography, great music.
Have there been that many photography NFTs?
Not yet.
Okay.
Well, there's some, but
I was
not
curious
as
because you mentioned it as like a big thing, and I was wondering because I don't think I've seen that many super popular.
Not as many as like PFP or different art.
It tends to be art.
But maybe this will be it. Maybe belly.io will be the next great photography. So all of the photos, all the picture of food, ingredient, recipe, dishes. We take them ourselves. Allison make all the dishes, and I take all the photography for it.
From all of our years of food blogging, finally paid off in some way.
Come in handy. So, again, great art, great photography behind every great NFT project. So one of the tools that we use to generate these cards, and I designed these cards, and with a little QR code and everything like that.
Which actually works, by the way.
Yeah, you can point to it on the screen right now, and it should point you to a URL on belly.io.
You're really terrible influences because you should never just open a strange QR code.
I know.
Somebody's gonna hack.
But
all
this is what NFT people do. We like to incorporate random technology into our art. So, anyways, one of the tools that we use to generate these cards is Remotion. Remotion is really cool. I want to give them a shout out because I use this for my crypto ox collection to generate those crypto ox. I can we'll leave a link in the description. But yeah, this tool is basically allow you to build a card or build an art asset in React with React components and be able to essentially generate video of it or just static image of the asset. And that's exactly what we did. We use it to generate, I wrote like some script in React to kind of animate the photo and animate the little scrolly text here. And all the colors and stuff like that can be dynamically kind of passed in. And then we use that to generate the video and the still image.
I was going to say, so if you're like us and you came from the Web 2 world, so you're really familiar with things like React, this makes it super easy to do stuff like this because you don't have to learn like animation stuff to be able to create assets like this. Like,
animation tools and stuff like that. Yeah, you just code them in React.
In the way that we're comfortable with, and it works great.
And then you just run, put it into Remotion. It generated. Right now, what's really cool is I have a script that I can just run the script and it generate everything. So if I make like a change to the logo or the text or the image color or something like that, or just the QR, I can just run the script and I walk away, get tea, coffee, half an hour, come back, and I get all these video and images generated. And we'll show you that when we show you the
and you actually did that recently because we had done a bunch of them. We already had the photos for a lot of them, and so we had generated them.
Yeah.
But there were a few photos we were still missing. So we took the photos of those over the weekend. And once we had those done, he just generated a whole new set of cards, and it was easy
It's
as
so
that.
sweet, so sweet. I don't know who. I wonder if anyone else in the NFT sort of industry uses this tool, but it's a lifesaver for me. And just to show you how cool it is that you can load in even because React, you can load 3JS with a React Fiber and stuff like that. You can load 3JS into React as component. So that's exactly what we did with CryptoOx collection. I load in the image, spin the ox around, and then I just run the script, generate this as an animation, as a video,
So
as a
loading
GIF.
in the image or loading in the
3D files,
asset?
the
Yeah.
asset. Sorry, did I say image?
You said image, and that's
Yeah.
why I wanted to clarify, because I know this is a actual
Yeah.
3D asset that you
Yeah.
modeled in Blender,
Yeah.
and so you were able to actually use that to
Yeah.
generate this.
And this is not a video for this is a 3JS website, and it's just loading
So
it
what you're
frame by
looking at right
frame.
now is a website,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
And then you can output it as a video, which is what we've done.
Yes. And that's what's so cool about it. So we did that. I did a bunch of different asset, different size of it, and just run the script, generate all these videos, generate all these GIFs, generate all these images. And there you go. We have a, we have a NFT collection. So really cool tool, really neat tool.
And so that's
check
how
it
you
out.
got these, which you're using to display on OpenSea.
Yes, yes, I did. We'll leave it in the description so you can check out the collection on OpenSea. You can see the pretty, all the 8 oxes in different color, different texture and stuff. And those are just programmatically just loaded into the site and then generate. So you can see this is really makes generating these assets really easily. So yeah, so check it out. If you're doing an NFT and you want to generate some cool arts and you know React, you're coming from Web 2 world, check it out. I want to give them a shout out because it's, like I said, it's a life-saving tool for us here. So here is, I guess I kind of jumped to the website, right? So here is the official belly.io website that we.
So it is actually live.
It's actually
technically.
live, yeah.
It's unfinished.
It's, well, I mean, it looks pretty finished, right?
When you get to that page.
When you get to
If
that.
you go to belly.io,
Right.
it is not that page.
Yeah.
It's the homepage, which
a home
doesn't
page.
actually have a link to go anywhere. It's
Yeah.
just kind of.
But if you're watching this, you can go belly.io/cards. It will take you to the site. And we don't want to show that off yet, at least not publicly, because, this is for the hackathon that is due in a few days, a couple days, depending on when you're watching this.
Yeah.
So yeah, and also we're gonna have a demo video.
Yes, there will be a demo
yeah.
video because we want to do that for our submission.
Yeah.
So we'll be posting that on the YouTube channel once it's done, and then probably also kind of like a retrospective after the hackathon to just kind of show like everything's finished. Let's talk about how things went, so on and so forth. So
as you can see, like I said before, we use Remotion to generate all these gorgeous photos of ingredients and recipe, and they look so good on the website.
Aren't they so pretty?
We did such a good job at
I'm so proud of us.
taking photos for these and putting all the ingredients together in the sushi.
I'm really happy with how this turned out because
I
think it looks really good. I don't even care if we win or not. Like, I
Yeah.
hope we do. It would be really cool if we did. But like, even if we don't,
Yeah,
I'm really happy.
I'm really
with
proud
this.
of the website. It's
I
so,
think it turned out so nice.
and we did this in like
Cards
one
on the
weekend.
website. I know.
So
I'm
that's-
very like all of our years and years and years of experience are finally paying off.
For real, yeah, seriously, seriously. So yeah, so these are just images, and images. If you want to see the video of any of these, you can just click into it, and it will take you to the page, the individual listing page of these NFT card, and it shows the video. It tells you what the required ingredient, if this is a recipe.
As you can see, the orange ones are recipes, and the green ones are ingredients.
Yeah.
So you can use the ingredients to make the recipes. And if you're looking at a recipe page, it will tell you all of the ingredients that are required to go into it. So, I mean, we've kind of already talked about in the previous devlog how this works, where our whole goal with this is to be able to give out ingredient cards. And then when you get enough of the correct ingredient cards, you can craft them and make them into recipes.
Right.
So
Right.
this kind of shows you'll be receiving ingredient cards,
Yeah.
from watching our stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
We'll
We
we'll
still
figure
need
that
we still
that
need
part
to
out in
figure out the
future.
distribution
Yeah,
part of it.
we haven't figured out distribution quite yet. I think for the hackathon, distribution is going to be kind of just like they get everything so they
Yeah.
can test it
They can
out.
just play around with it.
Yeah, but like realistic distribution is something that we'll probably have to figure out
We're gonna have
post hackathon.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out some clever way to do it, and and like
We have
Allison
some
said,
ideas, but
yeah, that's we want. The bottom line is we have all these content and stuff on YouTube, on Twitch. We want to figure out a way to reward our fan
we
and
want to
users.
thank you for
Yeah.
watching our stuff.
Yeah, and
Because
then by
we
giving
really
you stuff.
appreciate it.
Yeah, and then
And I mean, this is NFToyz. We're trying to kind of teach you how to get into the NFT world and the tech and all of everything. So this is kind of an easy way for people to get into it, also because it's extremely inexpensive. Eventually, we're going to launch it on Polygon, so it'll be very, very inexpensive. And it's something where like you don't have to buy these; we're just going to give them to you. So it's not a big investment thing or anything. You can just kind of play around with it, learn how things work, learn how MetaMask works, stuff like that. So kind of just get used to doing stuff with NFTs in a very low impact sort of way.
Yeah, and low risk too, right?
Yes.
Because there's a lot of
Yes.
risk. You lose your, you buy
Yeah,
something
which I think is
expensive, you
the-
lose it.
I feel like that's the biggest hurdle for people getting into NFTs right
It's
now.
expensive.
It's expensive. It's risky. There's a lot of ways you can screw up and like lose your stuff, and people scam you and this and that. And it's also just not super clear for people. So being able to get into it in a way that isn't going to cost you anything, isn't going to scam you. Like, we don't want your money here. So we just want you to be able to have this stuff and play with it. And
What we want
just
is
play around.
engagement. Engage with us, please.
Your
Engage
payment
us.
is watching our videos.
Your attention. The other thing that we actually got around to implementing, which is I didn't think we were able to get there. We're just so fast
He
at
was
this.
so pessimistic. He was like, "There's no way we can get any
Yeah.
of this stuff for the hackathon,"
But-
and I'm just like, "Believe in us, please."
we still
We
got
have
we
experience,
still
okay?
got some more stuff to do, Allison.
I mean, we're not done,
Yeah, but we got. I think
We got a lot done.
we got a lot done over the weekend. We also got the Web3 Connect wallet too. So now you can connect with MetaMask or Wallet Connect, and I'm gonna just do a little demo for you guys here. You click on
a
MetaMask.
little pre-demo before a real demo.
Yeah, exactly. And then you just go next. It connects. It asks you to switch network. So right now we're on Mumbai of Matic testnet just for testing.
Well, we were on mainnet and we're switching
Yeah,
to Mumbai.
we're switching. It tells you to
So
switch over.
That's
Yeah.
the testnet that we're using.
And now we're on testnet. And once you log in, you have a new link that says your pantry, and you can get to it from the drop down here too. I was pretty proud of this drop down, Allison. Yeah.
I feel like that. No, I like your drop down. I feel like that's not clear where it is.
Oh.
The drop down's good.
Yeah.
The other link is not
Oh,
clear.
yeah.
It should maybe go where the button on the
Goes-
side of the button.
Oh, you mean like right
everybody-
here?
Yeah. Everybody
Oh,
always puts
okay.
your profile stuff
Yeah,
in
that's
that
true.
corner.
That's true.
So we should maybe put it over there.
That's a good point. We're doing development right on the spot here,
Live.
right on Devlog. So, and what's cool about this is actually working. I minted some stuff manually, because again, we haven't figured out a way to distribute it. Not that we haven't figured out, we haven't actually implemented.
Implemented it. Away.
We've been thinking a lot of different methods, but we haven't implemented yet. But for now, manual process, minted some NFT into this wallet. I can click on your pantry. It loads the NFT from your wallet.
Oh, you have so many.
Yeah, I have a lot. But I've been testing, So it loads. I have 12 sushi rice. I have 13 nori. I have some cucumber, and I have some 7 kapamaki. I can't even say that correctly. So yeah, it's so cool. It tells you what you have, and so yeah. So if you click on them, it gives you to the same page again. So that's pretty much what we have so far. Again, there's still more to go.
Yeah, we've definitely got a lot of things on the website to finish. I mean, the about page is not done. The home page is definitely not done.
Yeah.
There's a lot to do there. And then we also have I guess the biggest part of this is we've got to get the crafting
We got to
working
get the crafting, yeah. I mean,
and
the
figure out
point.
how to give people the NFTs for at least for the hackathon.
At least, yeah, exactly. So the crafting, what I imagine is going to be a different page where you can click on the recipe. It tells you you want to craft this because you have all the required ingredients. Then you can click on it and then, do the transaction to Polygon or whatever it is, blockchain that will be on, and then it'll craft for you. Once you submit that transaction to the blockchain, it should do its magic on the contracts and craft it and give you the new
And
NFT.
then you'll have the final NFT.
Yeah, that's the goal.
So what we do have, though, we don't have the Web3 portion of that, but we do have the contracts done, right?
We do have.
That's all working.
Yeah,
It's
so
just not integrated.
yeah, exactly, and yeah, so that's still more things to do, but we have accomplished. We've done a lot over the weekend. Just to give you a little demo on, or at least a little bit, kind of like a preview on the contract. The whole system is built on top of three main contracts. We have the NFT contract, which is the base ledger for the 1155 NFT. So it is where you will record who has what, and if you have an NFT, if I have an NFT, that will be on this main contract. This is a Belly NFT contract, and we have the second of the trio of contract is the crafting. So what we did with this was that I took instead of having a truly upgradable contract system of like using the proxy patterns and stuff like that, it's a little too bulky to do all that. So what we did was that we kind of hack at it, and only if you look down here in the craft,
is a hackathon after all.
Yeah, exactly. And actually, I think I might roll with this just because I think it's just cleaner. Because what's happening here is that I want a contract to store the NFT, a contract to that holds the functionality of the crafting functionality, and a third contract is the recipe contract that holds the recipe. So those trio kind of interact between each other. And what's cool about how modular it is, and they're all individual contract, is that if I want to switch out the functionality of crafting, all I have to do is just write some code, write some tests, deploy the new crafting contract, and then hook it up, and then bam, we get a new crafting functionality. Mm-hmm. So, and this came in handy actually when we were developing this, is that at first we were just, when you craft an NFT, you transfer NFT to the contract and it gives you a new one, right? But then we figure
you do lose the ingredient NFTs when you go to create a recipe NFT.
Yeah.
Just like you would if you were crafting something in a game. You tend to lose the ingredients.
Yeah. So originally we had this functionality where we didn't want to burn it. We want to just kind of we want to recycle it, right? I mean, look,
reduce, reuse,
global warming,
recycle,
okay? Climate. We have a problem, okay? Ingredients. We need to recycle everything.
Yes.
And then we figured that's gonna be kind of messy having all these ingredients living on the contract, and we'll have to come retrieve it later.
They just go back to the contract, and then they're just sitting there unless we go retrieve them and manually give them out again.
Yeah, it's a pain in the butt.
It's a whole thing.
So we figure we're gonna be like, you know what? Instead of doing that, we're gonna request that if you want to craft these the recipe NFT, you have to burn the old one, and then you get a new one. So what we did was just we went in, we write a new crafting recipe, deploy that, hook it up, bam. So now the NFT contract knows to point to that, to delegate that call to the new crafting functionality that burns it, and then bam, voila, everything is just magically work. So pretty happy at how that turns out.
It's a cool way to be able to switch out functionality.
Yep.
On the fly.
And it works so well. Really happy with that.
And as you can see, the crafting does actually work if you go back to your pantry, because that's how he has all of that. He's been manually crafting things just through the contract to see if things work.
Yeah.
But it does.
It does work.
So it's very exciting.
Yep, it is.
It's actually working now. We just have to get it actually working.
Yeah. Well, we have to build
On the
an
website.
interface so
Yeah.
you guys can play with it, right? So just to show you that real quick with the crafting functionality, it's just this contract. It's really simple. The crafting contract, it just have the crafting functionality here, the function in there. And that, you know, if I want to change the functionality, fix some of that code, redeploy it, hook it up, bam,
Easy.
new functionality.
Easy.
And the third one of the trio of contracts that powers Belly is the recipe contract. And this recipe contract is literally just a mapping of just a list of recipe of how it determines on chain what you need to burn in order to get a new recipe
Which
NFT.
ingredients needs
Yeah.
to be burnt to get the recipe NFT that you're going for?
Yeah, so it's pretty straightforward. But the reason why we have it as again modularity, we want to have it separate so that if we messed up somehow or we have a new set of recipe, we want to redeploy it, hook it up, bam, new sets of recipe ready to go.
This is how you get past the immutability of blockchain.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, yes, it is still immutable. Like these old contracts are still going to exist there.
Yeah.
But in order to be able to change out our functionality and fix things if we screwed it up, having it modular like this, having multiple contracts, does allow that.
Yep.
So it
Exactly.
makes it easier. So yeah, so I think that's pretty much what we have to show off for this devlog. Was there anything else?
I think that's it. Hopefully next time you'll hear from us, we'll have the crafting page.
I mean,
and done.
Definitely next time you hear
Well,
from
yeah,
us,
that's
we're
true.
gonna have to have
That's true. We'll have to do a
submitted
demo
to the hackathon.
Yeah,
so.
we'll have to do a demo with the crafting functionality, a way for us to distribute this at least.
So we need a crafting functionality. We need to finish the website.
Yeah.
Also a big thing. And we need kind of like a faucet or something to be able to distribute at least for the hackathon. It's not going to be the real one, but it's going to be a way for, especially because like, you know, we want the judges of the hackathon to actually be able to use this and play with it rather than just being like, here's our project. You can't do anything with it, but it's cool, right?
You can trust us from the demo. I mean, it looks good. It works. It works in demo.
Rustable. So yeah, we want the judges to actually be able to play with this if they want to. And I mean, we could also mean that you guys could play around with it and have some, just like play with some like hackathon versions.
We might leave it on for like a week for a hackathon version.
Yeah.
Also, we're gonna be open source the front end of this too, so you guys can come back to this channel or check out on I think Dora Hacks or something. Yeah,
I'll put links to everything.
Yeah, you guys can check it out.
Description. Yep. Because if you guys want to use this as a learning experience, that's what we're here for. Is to help out. And if you have questions about what we're doing so far, or about our code, about our contracts, anything like that, absolutely let us know. Because again, we are here to try to help you out and
bring people into the NFT world.
Bring people into the world in a technical way, in a writing code sort of way. So yeah, we're here for your questions to help spread our knowledge. For
sure. But I think that's it. So wish us luck. We have
a couple days to go.
Yeah, and then
gotta get this all done.
And then
whatever free time we have,
come vote for us. I don't know if people can vote for us.
No, I don't think it's unless you're a judge. If you're a judge and you're watching this.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be broadcast on Twitch too. So come cheer on their Twitch on
I think
Replic's
the
Twitch,
the awards ceremony thing.
Come cheer us on.
Is gonna be
cheer
on Twitch
us on
Monday the 19th.
Maybe something like that. We'll look it up.
Something like that.
We'll let you know.
But yeah, so that's gonna be happening when they their closing ceremonies and when they announce all the winners. So we will try to be there. I don't even know what time it is. I don't know when it's supposed to be, but we will be there if we can, and hope we win.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We'll see. We'll see.
See if we get this done.
I'm proud of it. Are you proud of it? You're proud of it?
Very happy with this. I'm very, very
happy
with how this
as long as, we're proud of ourselves, that's all that matters at the end of the day.
And you know what the other thing that matters?
What?
we finally got Belly worked on.
I know. We've been
We've had this idea for a year.
Yeah.
Didn't do a dang thing for it, aside from maybe take some pictures, but like didn't do a dang thing for it. So this hackathon was the perfect way to get us to finally get our butts in gear and get this done. And look, we got it mostly. I mean, if we succeed for this hackathon, we've gotten it done in a week.
Yeah,
We'll still
I know.
have some stuff to work on.
Yeah.
It won't be like done.
Amazing.
But the bulk of
We're
the
so
core
fast.
of it will have been done in a week of nights and weekends.
Pretty much. Mostly weekend.
Mostly the weekend, yeah.
But yeah,
So
we'll see. But
We'll
thanks
see.
thanks for watching. It's been fun, and it will be fun.
We'll be back with a
Yeah.
demo and a wrap up soon.
Yep.
Hopefully.
Sounds good. We'll see you next time.
Bye.